Hey guys, Vertigo Electric here, and today I'm playing Poltergeist Chapter 1. This is a free game on Game Jolt. I'm going to be doing more of these Game Jolt games, so stay tuned for that. Expect lots of great things. This looked like it might be a cool little horror type game. I don't really know anything about it. Apparently it has comical shenanigans in the ratings box, along with a few other things. But anyway, let's begin. Wait. Okay. Cool. So we got standard controls. That's always good. Standardized controls is important to know. Important to do when you're developing a game. I can't really talk right today. Oh, May 1st, 2016. It's been 20 or so years since you've been back at home. All the way back to where you were born. You know what terrible things happened there? You don't remember everything, though. Looking for answers, you remembered that you had documented a lot of your experiences on paper that you kept back at the house. You travel long distance, and that's why I'm going to have notes to read, huh? You travel long distances just to get there to find some of the pages, but it is getting dark. After checking into your hotel room, you quickly head to the house to save time. It's weird. It felt like I missed something because you pull up and get out of the car. It looks like nobody is home. Unlocking the door with your spare key, you walk in and turn on some lights and make yourself at home. But something doesn't seem right, and you don't want to stay long. You grab a flashlight and start looking for a few pages, then quickly leave. This sounds like the end of it, but whatever. Space to continue. Alright, we're in the game. Walk to the bedroom around the corner on your left. Some interesting ambient lighting going on here. Because it's, well, anyway. It's dark. Oh, I do have a flashlight. See, I don't know if you can tell. I mean, it's pretty obvious to me, but the flashlight is it must be shining at an angle from where I'm viewing, because as you can see it's a little bit to the left, but it's centered if I'm really close. So it's almost like I'm holding it in my hand and like have it turned to the left a little bit. But that bugs me. I don't know why. It's just I like things to be symmetrical, so having it off to the side just kind of like, you know, I mean, that's not a complaint about the game design. It's just I mean, it's a bad flashlight. I will say that, but it's just a little personal thing. I don't see the flashlight, the way it, I don't know. The thing that people forget about flashlights in video games, they forget so often, is that not only does it light up the thing you're directly pointing it at, but light bounces off of surfaces and creates an ambient light. So we'd get this main circle, and you know, you can see how they put in like the you know, it looks like a standard flashlight, but you would also see, you know, a much more dim, but still see some light around the area in general. Anyway, I know I'm just nitpicking at this point. Why don't we just do what the game says and head over to the room on the left or whatever? Oh, so that's Iron Man. That's an awesome picture. I want that picture in my house, actually. Props to the game for its props in the game. What's this? This Mr. Oh, Rowan Atkinson. Look at him in that little thing. That's Mr. Bean. Read the paper on the bed, then find the other 3 pages. Oh look, it's these pictures, these portraits are amazing. I don't even care about the pages. I just want to see more pictures. Alright. Oh, this light is bad, though. I see, I understand what they're going for with the, I don't think I have any way of showing you, but, with all those dark sort of smudges in the circle, they're kind of simulating what a regular bulb flashlight beam, not beam, but what it kind of looks like. You know, with like the filament and everything kind of blocking some of the... What I just said doesn't make sense, but forget what I said about filament. But it's just too dark. It's just too dark. Oh, so I don't have to actually collect... Excuse me. I don't actually have to collect it. Alright, so entry 1, hello journal. Well, I guess this is how I'll be documenting this new move. My mom bought me this journal because she thinks it will help with my depression. So I might as well try it. Which, by the way, writing really does help with anxiety and depression and stuff. Well, more anxiety, but it does help. So, if you're out there and you deal with a lot of anxiety and stuff, I deal with anxiety, and I actually take a prescription to help me with anxiety and depression. But writing, whether it's pen and paper or like an online blog or something, it really helps. Anyway, so I might as well try it. This house isn't that special to me though, and it's effing small and sort of creepy. It's also pretty old and gross, and it's probably haunted. LOL, not to get my hopes up, but I don't think ghosts are real. We are helping the movers move all our stuff in the house, so there isn't much to talk about. So I guess I'll write more later. Alright, fair enough. So let's wander around the house. Yeah, this light is really bad. I want to take screenshots of these pictures, but and I'm not. I don't really have any. I mean, I can. In fact, I'll do it right now because that's really creepy and funny. I can do that, but then this thing pops up, and you didn't see any of that, I don't think, but. Okay, let's see. Oh, cool, found another one. Entry 2, hey journal, at least today went smoother than yesterday did. The house hasn't grown on me at all. It's pretty crappy. I prefer not to curse if I can avoid it. The movers still haven't brought all of our furniture yet. They did bring me and my mom's bed, our couch, and some other things. I don't like sleeping in the same room as my mom, but I have no choice. This house is tiny. Found room for everything the movers brought, considering how little room we have. There is a room by the front door that we can't get in for some reason. It seems to be locked. I got to go to bed now. I'm keeping my mom up. So now I've only bought one house in my life, the house I'm living in now. I would like to move at some point and buy a different house, but I don't have a lot of experience buying homes. I know my family has moved a couple of times in my lifetime, so. But the thing is, and you see this in like movies and stuff, especially like the creepy movies, where people will buy a house and there's like a room or something that they were never able to open, so they don't know what's in there. And if I were gonna buy and move into a house, I would think that I would make sure I knew that I knew the house inside and out. You know, if there was like some locked door that we couldn't get in or whatever, I don't know, I wouldn't buy it until we opened the door or something. I don't know. I mean, that could be. I don't know what's in there. For all I know, it's something dangerous. It could be like some. I don't know. Anyway. Alright, hey journal. Yeah, I know. I took a few days off. was just too busy with random stuff. Right now, I'm just sitting here playing video games. I am pretty tired, and I'm probably going to bed soon. I haven't been able to sleep well lately either. Haven't been able to sleep, and I've been having 2 E's in bed, guys. 2 E's. I know that makes it sound like Bean, but trust me. Having nightmares and weird sounds have been waking my up in the middle of the night. I do feel like someone might be sitting in the room with me, watching me. I did think this house was getting to me, but I don't know. Weren't you sharing a room with your mom? Maybe it's her? Sarah. Oh, that's just the leg of the TV. Oh, sorry, pause for a sec because I was hearing like some low kind of bumpy booming sound or whatever, and it kind of freaked me out. I thought something was happening in the game. Turns out it was just somebody's bass in a car down the street. Oh, that is a weird looking toilet. What's around here? These people have... This is not a tiny house, by the way. Did I read this one? Oh, no, I didn't. And obviously I'm not getting these in order either. We just got back from dinner. Yeah, I know. We've been having to eat out ever since we moved because we sold all of our kitchen supplies. Poor move on my mom's part. Anyway, today I walked by that weird locked room and I swore I heard something inside. I also heard the TV turn on by itself. Stuff is weird, but it's probably nothing to think about. My mom came home late again after I was asleep. She woke me up when she walked in, but then I looked up at her and she wasn't there in the doorway. The door was just open. I heard my mom come in the front door. She called out to me saying she was home, and I fell asleep. Okay. I guess. And also this light is so bad that I can't, I couldn't, if I was just looking right here, there's no way. There's no way. I mean, even I know it's there, I can barely see it. I would not be able to see that there was a page on the paper. I mean, on the table. So I have to really kind of rub up against everything. So I wonder if this is just kind of like a sort of like a psychological horror type of thing with just some narrative, or if we're gonna start seeing some scary crap. So I think over the past several months, maybe a year or so, I've not been able to handle scary games as well as I used to. I'm not really sure what changed. I've noticed that certain things have changed as I've grown older. That I don't like, but excuse me. But yeah, I can't really I have a hard time with scary games the past several months. I played a game recently called Mind's Eyes. I think it's a Steam game, and it's a horror game. And I got a video on it. You should go look it up. But it was so incredibly stressful. I had to take several breaks. I mean, there were a few jump scares, but the apprehension of something. Whoa, we got a major lag spike right there for some reason. But just the apprehension of something possibly, gonna startle me or jump out, whatever, just had me really, really stressed, and I couldn't figure out, I couldn't really handle it without taking breaks. And I know it's silly, but I've had this concern that, like I said, I know it's silly, but I've had this concern that if a jump scare, something about this chair when I come over here, it's just, look at that. I don't know if you can tell, but it's just like frame rate plummets. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I just have this concern that a jump scare is going to startle me to the point that it might actually, like, literally physically be bad for my heart. I don't know where I get that from. I don't know where that concern comes from. Maybe I just feel like I'm getting old. But I told my wife about that. She's a medical assistant, and so she obviously has, you know, a lot of experience in medical and physical related things. Walk out to leave. Oh. But I told her about that, and she's like, yeah, you're too young to. I don't think you're gonna have a heart attack or anything. I think you'll be okay. But I don't know. It's just weird. I'm just being dumb, I guess. But anyway, you recovered only a couple pages, and they reminded you of your move into the house. Maybe seeing how this all started will help. You will still need more answers. It was kind of weird that the pages were just scattered around the house, though. It's almost like someone or something put them there. I like that they... I'm going to finish reading this, and then I'll see what I was going to say. After a good night's rest, you go back to the house, but instead you walk around the side to the basement door. There might be some pages down there. You hear strange noises and see strange apparitions. Oh my god! Okay, calm down. Ghosts aren't real, I hope. Space to continue. Go and find the 3 pages. Walk out to leave. Okay, so I'm still playing. And I'm really not liking this flashlight. There's a lot of games, a lot of these like horror types where you have to go around and collect things like papers or whatever, or read things, and stuff will just be kind of like placed around with no explanation. And I like that this game kind of touches. Whoa! See, that creeped me out right there. But I like that the game kind of touches on that, kind of ties it into, you know, recognizes like, wow, that's weird that they're all scattered around. See that, like, even that right there. I mean, I felt just adrenaline, just like shoot through my body, and it's a, I don't know, it's not a pleasant feeling. You know, I used to like the thrill of it, of like something scary, something creepy, and I don't know, I have a hard time with it these days, and it's really, that sucks, because I don't know, whatever. The house is pretty quiet today, nothing to really report other than I woke up for no reason again at 4 this morning. I don't even know what keeps waking me up. I just wake up. I hear strange sounds and wake up and it's dark. Okay, well, you just kind of sort of half answered your question, your own. Anyway, I hear the snoring of my mom right across from me in the other bed, but that's it. See, now I'm feeling that apprehension now that I've experienced that that little, it's a very minor jump scare, whatever that was that swooshed by in front of me. But I hate that. I hate when like your nose starts tingling, like you need a sneeze, and then it just kind of fades. That's such a disappointing feeling. I feel like there should be a page here, but I guess not. So it does help a little bit. I'm playing this kind of in the middle of the day, and I'm actually playing in a window, and there's, you know, distractions and stuff, so I'm not I'm not so immersed in the game that if something does happen, it's just gonna totally destroy me. But I don't know. Wish I could play. I wish I could explain. Walk out to leave. Am I supposed to leave already? Huh. Things go wrong. It's a full moon tonight. You decided to spend the day in the hotel again. Okay, sorry. Having trouble making that connection, but wasting your time watching internet videos and playing indie video games. Hey! I know that feel, bro. You go out for dinner to treat yourself after a long day of hard work and come home very late. Jacob, your old neighbor, called earlier today. He was wondering how you're doing with your mother missing and all. Missing? Fine, you tell him, hanging up in his face like he deserved it. You make it to your hotel room, and the door to your room is locked, as it should be. Wait a second. How do you... Maybe we must have a mobile phone, I guess. Oh well, whatever. You reach in your pocket and grab your room key and swipe it on the door. It unlocks. You walk in only to realize that the lights won't turn on. You pull out your flashlight that you kept on you from the night before. All your stuff is gone too. What the heck, man? What the heck? Where'd my stuff go? Wow, the room is spotless. Must have been room service, but where is my stuff? And why won't my lights turn on? I felt it might be worth noting that this game is listed as being complete. It's not like in development, early access, or anything. So they're probably not going to go back in and fix the spelling. But as much as I am a stickler for good spelling and at least you know, decent grammar, I realize that there are much worse things in indie games that could go wrong. Why? See, I can't even shine the flashlight on to the top of the desk. It's like I'm holding it down by my waist. So there's just no seeing the top of that desk. Okay. Where's my stuff? I would think that this is just probably just enter the wrong room by mistake, which somehow unlocked with his key. Maybe he also got the wrong key by mistake. I'm not finding anything here. I feel like I got that apprehension again. Something's going to happen. I feel like something's going to jump out or fly across my face or do something that's going. Washing hands sound effect. Did I just... Every time I come up to the sink, I'm going, that is a wide sink. That is a very wide sink. You can wash like 4 or 5 babies in that sink at the same time. I like that. Not the baby bit, but I like that it's a wide sink. Okay. So there isn't always going to be things like objectives. You just kind of experience the setting. Sprinting as fast as you can down the hall from your room. You don't even lock the door behind you. Running all the way to the elevator, you frantically press the buttons to get to the lobby. Why am I running? The door opens and you write it down. When you enter the lobby, you notice the whole hotel is vacant. Not only is the receptionist gone, and there is no sight of anyone in the hotel, but the lights are acting up and you hear weird sounds. You
You run to the exit as fast as humanly possible in fear that something it chasing you from a distance. You make it to the parking lot. Where the heck is everyone? I gotta get the heck out of Dodge. It's my own little translation. This isn't the parking lot. Oh, maybe that was okay. That was a story telling me that I need to make it to the parking lot. I don't have my flashlight this time, which is annoying. Oh, that's all I had to do. Panicked and confused. After leaving the hotel, you rush to your car, put in the key, and skid out of the parking lot. As you drive fast, trying not to get pulled over, you don't know where to go. Everywhere you've been on this trip, something weird has happened. It must be the ghost from your house that haunted you when you were young. Obviously. I was almost read this. Not having anywhere to go, you decide to drive over to your old house to try to find more answers. When you get there, you find out that things are a little different. You are exhausted, and all you want is to sleep. This poltergeist is out of control. This video is actually going to be really big. The file size. I didn't expect to be playing this long. What the heck? I forgot my flashlight at the hotel. Yeah, you did. How did we notice this when we were in the lobby? Why? Okay, whatever. Oh great, now weird stuff is happening. So I was hearing sounds again, but they're doing work on the house next door, and I hear them like hammering and different things, and that looks perfectly normal. Of course it does. Of course it does. What the? What's that picture? Is that the elevator shaft? I don't think I should step on a picture of an elevator shaft. I feel like I'm going to fall through it. Something's gonna happen. So I better read that page. I better read it, then go to bed. Oh man, look at all the stuff that's going on. I better read that page because reasons. Entry 8. I saw it! I think it was a ghost. I was staying up late on purpose to see if I could see or hear anything. As I was staring down the hall, the light flickered and a figure appeared and started walking towards me. Then it just vanished and I blacked out. I woke up again and I was in the closet. I got up. Excuse me. I got up. Where was I? And walked back to the bed because I was pretty tired, but it knows I'm here. Ooh, it knows. It knows. It knows, and it glows. Man, I don't want them to jump out at me. I'm getting apprehensive. Can I leave the house now? Now that I've read a page? I'm not going that way, it's just too dark. I guess we'll investigate the hall. But I'm gonna look down. Sometimes when I think something's gonna jump out, I just walk backwards. Doesn't always help. Walk up to a bed to sleep. Okay. Good morning! As the sun rises into a beautiful morning, you sit up in your bed feeling well rested. The feeling of the crisp, cold morning as you are nice and toasty under your blankets. The house seems to be completely back to normal now. Whatever is doing this, it seems to be trying to scare you. It's working! Who knows what it wants or why it is here? For some weird reason, it seems to only come out during nighttime and can't get you while you sleep. You are getting quite hungry, so you start to head to the front door. As you leave, you hear something strange. You don't pay much attention to it, and you try to leave. Oh, man. This is where it happens.
where it had. My wife and I watched the Conjuring 2 last night. And I wasn't really in a scary movie mood, but she wanted to watch it, so I was like, cool, let's watch it. And it was pretty creepy, actually. Pretty creepy. Alright, we're gonna try to leave. What's up with the TV? The heck? What's with the... What is that? Why does the TV have all that? I don't know what I would call that. Also, this is back to normal? You said everything's back to normal. This doesn't seem normal at all. Well, whatever. I don't even know where the front door is, but I don't really want to walk into the darkness. Looks like I may not have a choice. I'm going to walk backwards, though. Oh, get out, get out, get out. Okay. End of chapter 1. Chapter 2 coming soon. You know, that wasn't bad. I was expecting worse, honestly. It wasn't bad. So, that was Poltergeist. Free on Game Jolt, like I said. Put a link in the description if you want to go check it out, and I highly encourage that you do, if you want, I guess. I mean, I guess there's not a lot of reason to if you've seen this now, because it's, I don't know. But anyway, do me a favor, hit the like button, because it makes me feel better about myself, and I'll keep, helps me make more videos and stuff if that's what you want, and subscribe if you haven't, because that's even better than a like. So, until next time, keep on keeping on, I guess.